Okay, CC week 12, take 1. I hope everybody's starting to feel better and getting on the mend. So let's see what we can do to implement this at home. We're going to start with the timeline. So the first card is Genghis Khan rules the Mongols. So we're going to do a G for Genghis Khan rules the Mongols. We're going to salute like a leader. And then England's Magna Carta. So we've got England, they're famous for their handshakes. Magna, we're going to emphasize the great for Magna. And Carta was like a bill that was written, 2 C's going down, England's Magna Carta. The Ottoman Empire, we're going to do an O and circle around for Ottoman's Empire. Marco Polo's journey to China. We're going to play hide and seek. Where's Marco Polo now? There he is. The 100 Years' War and Black Death. So we're going to do 100, 1 and a C for century. 100 Years' War, the back and forth for war. And then this is the sign for black and death. So the 100 Years' War and Black Death. The Renaissance was like a rebirth. So we've got the R and we've got a birth. Renaissance. And China's Ming Dynasty. We're going to emphasize the buttons on their uniform. China's Ming Dynasty. And during this time was when the Great Wall of China was starting to be built. So we're going to build a little wall. So let's sing it. Genghis Khan rules the Mongols. England's Magna Carta. Ottoman Empire. Marco Polo's journey to China. The Black 100 Years' War and Black Death. The Renaissance, China's Ming Dynasty. And then you can also just throw the cards in the air and let the kids pick them up and sort them, or we are picking out a card each day just to look at and just to read so we can get more familiar with exactly what's happening in these timeline cards on our timeline. Then we have math. So we're moving out of skip counting, yay, into something new. So we're going to be doing measurements. So this week is 3 teaspoons. 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons equals 1 fluid ounce. So we're going to probably break out our teaspoons and tablespoons. And there's no official CC songs for these math memory work, so there's a few floating on the internet. So 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons equals 1 fluid ounce. 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. And 2 tablespoons equals 1 fluid ounce. So it looks like we might be getting groovy in the kitchen this week with our teaspoons and tablespoons. We've got geography, and we're learning about the European seas. We've got the White Sea, the Barents Sea, the Black Sea, the Caspian Sea, and the Aral Sea. The White Sea does look like a sea on the map. The Barents Sea is to the north of the White Sea. The Black Sea kind of looks like a boot, and it is stepping on the country of Turkey. So that's going to be a part of the song. The Caspian Sea looks like a snake. That looks like it's about to eat the Aral Sea, which looks like a little pea. So that's all a part of the geography song. You can even take a little boat and go sailing into the seas or pointing out the seas with your boat. But the song goes like this. The White Sea is a sea. The Barents to the north you see. The Black Sea is a boot you see. Stepping on Turkey, the Caspian Sea is a snake you see. About to eat the Aral Sea, which looks just like a little pea. European seas. That is a fun one to do this week. Then we've got our Latin, which is a repeat from last week. It is to the tune of Happy Birthday. So our class held up little candles last week to remind us of the tune, and we're going to blow out the candle. There's also an arrow that's a helpful reminder that this is first conjugation, future perfect tense. So the arrow shoots forward into the future, and it also helps us to remember that the first Latin word is arrow. So it goes like this. Arrow, eris, erit, aramis, eritis, errant. First conjugation, future perfect tense. Don't forget to blow out the candle. Okay, then we've got English, our indefinite pronouns. I think this is about part 7 of the chicken dance, part 7. So we're going back to the beginning of the chicken dance with the flapping and the clapping. Everybody should be pretty familiar with the dance by now, but it is indefinite pronouns. The indefinite pronouns are everybody, everyone, everything, few, many, more, most, neither. In the song, they do put either at the bottom. And if I must, I will do the dance. Everybody, everyone, few, many, more, most, neither, either. Let's try that again. Everybody, everyone, everything, few, many, more, most, neither, either. There we go. Everybody, everyone, everything, few, most, many, most, neither, either. Everybody, everyone, everything, few, many, more, most, neither, either. There we go. Okay, so science is the perfect time to break out your lightsabers. I'm sure all of you have lightsabers at the house. Now would be the perfect time to break the lightsabers out. Okay, so this week in science, we're learning what are some other bodies in our solar system. Asteroids, meteoroids, meteorites, comets. And we're going to do it to the tune of Star Wars. Okay, what are some other bodies in our solar system? Asteroids, meteoroids, meteorites, comets. What are some other bodies in our solar system? Asteroids, meteoroids, meteorites, comets. So, that is a fun one. And I believe to end the memory work for today will be the history song. Tell me about the Battle of Waterloo. If you are used to doing sign language, we'll go over that. So the history sentence is Napoleon Bonaparte. So we're going to put our hand over here like into our uniform. Napoleon Bonaparte of the French Empire, little mustache, defeated At the Battle of Waterloo, we're going to do a W here on our chin. At the Battle of Waterloo, was defeated at the Battle of Waterloo by British General Wellington. We're going to keep our W and we're going to take it up here as a salute with our W facing out, by British General Wellington and his allies. Soon after the War of 1812, which is a week 17 timeline hand motion as well, War of 1812. And then we're going to salute in the United States. So we'll play the song and do the sign language at the same time. It's very waltzy. Could sway or swing, or maybe even do some ballroom dancing. My kids, we like to color something from the CC Connected and break down the sentence while we color, just to get more familiar with these long sentences.
Week 12, tell me about the Battle of Waterloo. Napoleon Bonaparte of the French Empire was defeated at the Battle of Waterloo by British General Wellington and his allies soon after the War of 1812 in the United States.
Of the French Empire was defeated at the Battle of Waterloo by British General Wellington and his allies soon after the War of 1812 in the United States. Napoleon Bonaparte of the French Empire was defeated at the Battle of Waterloo by British General Wellington and his allies soon after the War of 1812 in the United States.
Well, I think that covers it. I hope you guys have some good ideas to do the memory work. Please don't hesitate to reach out to any of us or any of your tutors for any reason. Hope everyone is just going to feel well and recuperate this week. And I can't wait to get back together on the 28th for practice and our community service and hot chocolate bar. So that'll be fun. Blessings and good night.